1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! I just realized I've been staring at the fucking ad this entire time. Let's see what Ismax doing. Just fucking staring. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we good, we good. Welcome everyone to Ismax Minecraft World Walkthrough Extravaganza Creation Suite. I don't fucking know. I was kind of wondering what I could do for a video. I was like, hey, you guys haven't seen my Minecraft world, my most proud creation in Minecraft. So I gotta give some backstory first. So as I give backstory, let's just fucking look at this gold brick wall right here. And there we go. So back in like the 10th grade, me and my friends did this thing called the Video Game Olympics, which was just us playing video games and like 1v1 battles and stuff like that. And well, 1v1v1v1 battle, a fatal foray, as you could say. So we had all these battles. We played Halo, and I won, of course. We played Mortal Kombat, and I won, of course. We played Call of Duty, and I didn't win that one. We played another game that doesn't matter. I don't know what that game was. Probably something stupid and random. But the 5th game we were going to play was Minecraft, and then they said, "Well, what can we play in Minecraft?" I was like, "Oh, I'll make a map where we know, we just this is this very video game we got." And a lot of these you may have seen in a Achievement Hunter video or two, because I love Achievement Hunter. I watch a lot of their stuff. I'm a little out of date when it comes to a lot of Achievement Hunter's videos. So I'm just not quite up to date. What is this doing here? That shouldn't be there. Get rid of that. So let's just so some of these games you'll definitely recognize from an Achievement Hunter video, because well, I ripped them off directly. So these aren't all my original ideas, so just go ahead and bring that to consideration. So this is downtown Video Game Olympics, and well, first of all, let's introduce my house first. This is Ismac's house. There we go. And for some reason, it is full of freaking ocelots. I don't know what that's all about. Oh yeah, I remember now. We had a bunch of cats that I had us all own, and then I guess my friend spawned a bunch of cats in my house. I don't know. Hey, dead man, how's it going? This is just a little walkthrough of this world, so I don't really know what to do. Go ahead and give suggestions of what you want me to do. I'm just dicking around right now. So of course this is my house. We got my magical green carpet because I love the color green. It's full of pickaxes and emerald blocks, and that's because whenever you won a match, a game, you got to erect your special tower on this piece here. And then it's like that would remind everybody that you were the champion of the last game. It was really dumb. It made no sense, but I just put it in there. And fucking ocelot. Everyone has their own furnace with 64 coal and whatnot. Everyone's got a crafting table. We got another thing with all this stuff. I don't know what this stuff is about. Yeah, I made this map 2 years ago, so if I don't remember everything, please forgive. And then this is my team color, which is green, because I fucking love green. And this is my team mascot, which is a Steve head, because why the hell not? Oh, and by the way, I am Drax the Destroyer, because, well, Batista played Drax, and fuck yeah, Batista, so gotta represent wrestling. And I'll get to that house last. And then this right here is where two of my friends live. This is Tyler and Anthony's house. You don't need to know who they are. They're not important. I never played Minecraft. Tell me what you can do. Oh, what can you do? All right, well, we'll get back to the tour in a second. So basically, this is what you can do in Minecraft. You can make a bunch of wacky shit. Usually people build houses or castles and all these, like, if you want to get into Minecraft, just look up amazing Minecraft creations on Google, and you can just see just what amazing stuff people can build. Like, if you think this looks great, then then you'll be really impressed with what the other people can build. I am garbage at creating stuff in Minecraft. I did make this house here. It's a pretty, you know, it's a brick house. And they got their special they got their towers like a sponge here, and there's dirt because one of my friends kind of lives in the ghetto, so I give him the dirty, the bottom floor here. And you know, this is their team color. They had to work as a team because on 360 you can only have 4 players, 4 controllers. So yeah, people didn't really we couldn't really have 5 people play, so we just had them work as a team, which was a very bad thing to do because it turned out that they had some issues back then, which I'm pretty sure they solved it out, but I don't know why there's 2 zombie heads there. So yeah, their team color is yellow. They got the goddamn zombie head. And then this is my my friend Liam's house. Now Liam, let's just say he's a really, really good Minecraft player, and he despises these mineral blocks. So I just thought it only made sense just to fill his house full of mineral blocks, because screw him and what he thinks and what he likes. And apparently it's full of all the exact same painting. Don't know what that's about. I think that's Let's Call It City is awesome. Let's Call It City is awesome. Great work. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I built this 2 years ago. 2 friggin' years ago. And as you can see, I was a big Achievement Hunter fan back then, and I still pretty much am. And then last but not least, this is Josh's house. If you ever watch Achievement Hunter, Josh was like the Ray of our group. He just had this little dirt house. Did not look that great. And you know, it was very condensed in Josh's house. So, yeah. And yeah, so that's basically downtown Video Game Olympic City. And of course you got Liam's little holiday spa, because Liam was always all high and mighty and all that stuff. So there's going to be a lot of inside jokes in this map that you guys won't understand, but well, I'll just deal with it. So let's explain what this freaking game was. This game's going to be hard to explain without actually doing it, but the problem is it's tough to actually do it without taking forever. So basically what this game was, each person had 5 minutes to build their colors. So you get friggin' so this side was green, which I guess was my side. So you get your color, and you basically just fill it up as much as you can in 5 minutes, as the other team are filling up their corners. And basically, once you're done, you kind of have your corners. This is online, or I could make it online. If you have Xbox One Minecraft, then we could play together. Actually, probably not, because, well, there's a lot of stuff in this map. It'll be really hard to load. But yeah, Minecraft does have online, and it's preferred online. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, this game right here. So basically, it was like just make your base, and then from the time left, all the extra space was no man's land. And it was basically like you got to kill each other, but you weren't allowed to exit your borders, but you could go in no man's land. Basically, you weren't allowed to go in their borders. So what you do is you get bows and arrows, and you shoot them from your special area. You can build walls and stuff. You couldn't build more than like a 4x4 wall, or otherwise it would be too unfair. And you can have fishing hooks, and you can drag them over to your side. And once you drag them over to your sword, you can beat them up and try to kill them. So yeah, this game had a lot of hopes. And by the way, we actually never, ever played any of these games. We never had the chance to. We just couldn't find any time. It was really hard to do, because I'm not sure why we didn't do it. Just issues, I guess. Oh goddamn! I just ate A&W, and I ate it too fast. Now I'm full. Now this right here, this is called Wool Game. So what you do in Wool Game is, oh yeah, basically, you gotta make every color of wool here and put it on your respected pillar of whatnot, or friggin' frame. I don't know what to call it. And so basically, each wool needs a specific ingredient to make, and well, let's just say this game was gonna take a long time. So you had to, you know, for the green wool, you had to go out, get your cactor, and get your whatever the hell else to make make lime green wool. Then once you made lime green wool, you had to move on to the next one, and it was complicated. You didn't have to do it, you know, in order. You can do whatever order you want. But yeah, that was that game. That game was gonna take a while. I'm kind of glad we didn't do this one. So then, as we walk down our little pathway I made, and either there's people who haven't played Minecraft and think this is amazing, or there's people who have played Minecraft and know that this does not look good at all. And this is our villager jail. This is our audience. We force them there to watch the battle arena from a horrible angle, and then there's these people who just get the friggin' pillar in their way. They can't see anything. It's really upsetting. We'll get to that. Oh god, we'll get to that battle arena soon enough. And this is to Spleef. Now what Spleef is, well, I'll explain once I get there. Climb up this ladder. Oh, there's more ladder. That's fun. Climb up this ladder. And once you're up top, basically each person grabs a God damn it. Where are they? There should be a shovel somewhere. Not. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Friggin'. There you go. Grab a shovel. Once you got your shovel in hand, each person starts in their respected corner. And you gotta try to eliminate the ground from underneath them. And as you can see, underneath them is lava. So once you fall, you're dead. You're eliminated. And of course, the longer the game goes on, the less area there is to walk, to the point where you gotta make insane MLG jumps like this one. And of course, this was never really a good strategy, because, well, I don't think I need to explain that. So yeah, that's what Spleef was. You just tried to eliminate the ground from underneath their feet, and they'd fall there to their death, and it was really fun. And this was one of the only games that we actually played, because we did play a little bit, but there's too much technical difficulties, like server connectivity issues, stuff like that, that we never really get to play all these games. And we'll get to that wall in a second. This was the battle arena, which is like the Thunderdome, for those of you who watched Achievement Hunter. Know that Thunderdome was basically, you go up to a chest, you open a random chest, and you got a boat, so you got to fight your opponent with a boat. And your opponent would, of course, choose. And each time you win, you get another chance to choose a chest until you find that lucky gold piece right here. And once you got a gold piece, you went up and put it on your block, and then the first one to get 4 gold pieces wins. And it was a lot of fun. And it's about to go nighttime here pretty quick, so let's go take a nap, and we'll continue our tour in the morning. Get out of here, cat. So, dead man, you following? You better be. You better be following. Because if you ain't, I don't really care. Alright, now what the hell was this game? The Rain of Fire. Oh, this was a really old, really old Achievement Hunter game. And basically what this one is, you basically got arrows, and sometimes they were on fire. I don't know how they got on fire. I guess you got to enchant your bow or something like that. And you just shoot them up, and there's 4 of you running around in a circle shooting up. The last one standing wins. That's all that one is. The last one standing doesn't die, and that is a great door. Great door. So that one was fun to play too. That one took forever because the arrows did not do that much damage. What the hell? Yeah, this is this is gonna be a lot of things to talk about here. Bows and arrows. Yeah, there's bows and arrows here for when you needed them. Now this game was called Warlords, but it changed, so just forget about that name. So it's not called Warlords. So basically what this game was, It was like a 4v4. I mean, sorry, 4-man battle royale. You got your respected colors, and this was like probably my most proud creation when I started off. I was really proud of this because it was just so symmetrical. And basically, someone grabbed a steel pickaxe, a wooden sword, and they crawl up. And your goal was to take down this Tower Pimps. That's what it's called, the Tower Pimps. You take it down with your the diamond pickaxe. You gotta run before the other guys can kill you. There should be. I guess there's not a ladder. Get back in. You climb up, and you gotta erect your Tower of Pimps on your respected block. So that's the rules of that game. It sounds simple, but it's not simple. When you have 3 people constantly trying to queue to get their the Tower Pimps, it can get really hard. But this was probably one of the funnest games I played. Now we get to this monstrosity. This game, it doesn't work. So you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it because it was just that bad. And of course, full in Video Game Olympic City, we have a bunch of random friggin' things that I'm not sure why they exist. And oh god, there's iron golems everywhere. I don't know what these iron golems are about. Badger office. What the hell? I don't even know what that's about. But there you go, the Badger office and suicide booth. And it doesn't work. It's not a good suicide booth. So yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here in Video Game Olympic City. A lot of weird stuff. And we head into the next game. Team Deathmatch. This is where you worked 2v2 and just battlefield. It was originally supposed to be a lot more intense, but then I realized that made the arena way too small. And I didn't feel like expanding it because it took way too long. And you could make it a bit more interesting by, you know, flicking the switch, setting out a spider into the fray. Usually you're supposed to play this at night so the spiders don't die. Oh wait, the spiders don't die, never mind. Well, I mean, I guess the zombies don't die, because the zombies can... Oh, and the skeletons. Skeletons get light on fire. That's the thing that happens. And you know, each team has a chest for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Diamond swords to use. And yeah, it was just 2v2. Whoever got the most kills wins. Oh, wait, I remember this now. Wait, did I remember this? Okay, first of all, there should only be 2 of those. Your goal was to take their half of the Tower Pimps and erect it on your half. That was the goal. And I guess it would be impossible to even get up there because you can't even jump up there. And there ain't no flying mode going on in the team deathmatch. So we got hashtag YOLO AIDS. I'm not sure what that's about, but you know what? It's there. It's just some ads we got going up on our arena. The hashtag YOLO AIDS and eat shit. Yeah, I was a pretty dumb kid back then. It was only 2 years ago. I was literally 15. I guess you could say I was very, very mature. And then we got this big-ass Tower Pimps just because I felt like making a big Tower Pimps. What's inside, you ask? Nothing. Just emptiness. Just emptiness. And don't worry, I'm not going to save any of this, so that would all come back. Alright, we're barely making a dent into this map. There's still a lot more. You have no idea, dead man. And now we have the police station. This is basically... Oh yeah, this is our map. So we are right... usually it'll give you a little arrow, but we're right here. That's where we are, and there's still all of that to discover. But don't worry. A lot of it's just a vast emptiness, so... It shouldn't take that long, right? Right? So yeah, this is basically just cops and robbers. The robbers would get like a 2-minute head start, and their goal was to go across the map, try to find the McDonald's, which is right over here. I made it blue for some reason, because that's of course what McDonald's looks like. McDicks. What the heck? What are you guys doing here? You're ruining my tour. Get out of here. Get out of here. So yeah, this was the Le Cache, and you gotta grab just all of this. You had to grab all of it. You gotta make room in your inventory, grab all of it, and run your ass back to the robber base. I'm not sure what we called it. Huge map. Yeah, big map. That was just a standard map in the 360 version. The Xbox One version can have huge maps. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of shit going on here. So yeah, there's the whatever hell that is, cops and robbers. This was our original base of operations, the Olympic Barracks, where we had a bunch of beds where we all slept. And I made it out of bedrock and diamond, because that's just what I do. And I don't know what all those swords mean. Not sure what that is. And then this was originally full of paintings, because I just wanted to make it a bit more snazzy. Not sure why this existed. Now it's just kind of our food station where we come to eat, just so we don't starve to death in the Olympics, because you don't want that to happen to your Olympians. Very bad for business. And we'll get to that. Well, let's do it now. It doesn't really matter. So you enter this little hallway here. Very nice, very nice. You leave the safety walls because, you know, zombies, skeletons, and spiders would always try to get in and harass the Olympians. Don't want that. So then we have this little train station, and you get a train. I don't know what's going on here. Oops. You get yourself a train, and I don't think it matters which one you go on, but let's go on this one for the hell of it. And woo! We go up. I was too lazy to break the dirt. I was a very poor Minecraft player back then. And I'm even worse now. Oh god. I should not. Oh god. Get off. How do I get off? How do I get off? Oh god. I can't stop. There we go. Alright, well, kind of just dug a hole. Don't worry, that's fine. Basically, the whole point of these railroads here was to celebrate the Video Game Olympics and the overall winner. So first place, second place, third place, fourth, shit, I guess. Shit. And it's really just meant for the map, just so you never forget where you are. But I guess now this is useless because it doesn't have the "you are here" thing. And yeah. And of course, there's no way I wasn't going to be up on top here, because I'm the best video game player in the world. And we'll get to that later. And let's talk about what the hell this is. This is a Liam's crappy plane. It's a plane Liam made. Yeah, it's a pretty good plane, to be honest. It's better than what I can do, but looks a little silly to me. And now we have Ismac's Rainbow Cloud Jump. This is basically this was it. It's the first one to get all the way here. I'm not going to do it all right now, but all the way here, and then you got your checkpoint here, and then all the way right there. And if once you got there, you won the game, and you got yourself a point. Let's get out of here. I can't go through doors. All right, so that's the main. That's downtown Video Game Olympics. Oh, and let's not forget. We'll get to those later. Let's do these first. All right, this was forget about that lava. That's just some mistakes I made. This is called dots, which is another thing that Achievement Hunter did. Basically, you got your redstone. Open up here. You got your redstone. You got your respective color. Let's just put that in the inventory for now. What you do, someone would go first, you go, and then someone would go, So basically, once you made yourself a square, you got to place your block down. Oh, place your block down. And once you made a square, you get to go again. So you can make an insane combo. Like, let's say the board look like that, and then I place that there. It's like, oh, I get to go again. And you go boom. It's like, ah ha ha, I get to go again. You go boom, ah ha ha, and I get to go again. And then you go boom again. So you got 4 points right there. This game was a lot of fun. This was another game that we managed to play before the internet crashed on us, and we rage quit and never went to play it again. So let's just sleep in a random spawn here. Oh. So, Dead Man, what you think of it so far? What do me think about my random... Wait, is that called Rubber's base? Oh, it's called Robbers. What is this? Made by Cookie Co. I don't want to explain what Cookie Co is at the moment. It's too much explanation. So yeah, there's Dots. Dots was really fun. And now we got down to the pit, which is what I just called it now because I forget the name of this map. But basically, you go here. I don't know why there's a spider web there. That shouldn't be there. Oops. And basically, you just got bows and arrows. You're in the pit, and it was like it was like a fucking battle royal. Just do what you want, free for all. And it was a lot of fun. This was another one that we managed to play. And this one was really fun because if you wanted, you can go up on the walls so you can get like a higher point of view or maybe a height advantage, but that also makes you open for other arrows. And man, this was a fun game. This was a really fun game. And around the bases, of course, you have random things so you can get a sword, so when you get to close combat, you have more of a chance to survive and win. There's a bunch of chests here. There's more arrows for when you need them. Oops. Yeah, there's one arrow there. Some chests were good to find, others were not. So yeah, there was that beautiful, beautiful game that I'm very proud of. Very fun to play. And this right here, this is the Olympic docks. Baits and hooks, which you know is just fishing rods. And you got boat rentals, which is just boats. Basically, we use this to get across the map and to the more games that we'll get to later. I'm just gonna upload this entire stream on YouTube. I don't give a damn. I mean, I need more series to play, so I'm gonna just upload this entire thing on YouTube because I don't want to have to edit all of this out unless there's a lot of editing that needs to be done. Alright, so what this is called, I don't know what this was called. Basically, it was how good are you at fighting mobs? And look at this beautiful stadium we made. Well, when I say we, I mean my friend Liam. My friend Liam, he is a really good Minecraft creator. I am not so much. I'm more of the brains. He's more of the hands. That's what he is. So basically, what this was, you go here. So let's say I'm going first. And you click that, and this is my weapon. I get another frickin' minecart to fight with. And then you go up, you hit 1, and you gotta fight a pig for your first round. First round was usually really easy. And after that, let's say fucking people go, my turn again. There we go. I don't know what that was. It was like a random smoke bomb or whatever. So in round 2, I get to hit that and that, which is again really easy because cats don't fight back. Neither do cows. I want to see if I can get a good weapon here. And again, I just shot random smoke bomb. So basically, number 1 always gives you like a weak animal that you can kill. 2 gives you a wolf, which will really fuck me up. And 3 will again, each one has more and more chance to give you a horrible creature. Like number 5 will always get you something bad like an ocelot, a zombie pigman, a spider, wolf, a cave spider, whatever that was, gas, magma cube, blaze, zombie pigman. And then, you know, it gets easier from here, but once you're on round 5, it gets really hard, because then you might get very unlucky. You may get 5 horrible creatures to fight, or you might get lucky and you may only have 1 horrible creature to fight. So it's a pretty fun game. And of course, every time you win a round, you go out and you put your tower pimps, or you put a piece of your tower pimps on your special block. So we got Craftmaq7 here, the best one. Noob the Warrant, which was my friend Josh. We got Liam. Don't know what that's about. Ginger Kid, which is my ginger friend. And Native, which was my friend who had slightly darker skin than us, so we called him a native. That's just how we do. Alright, so that's this side. We still got a lot more. So let's go here. Let's go ahead and fly. We'll talk about that stuff later. Now let's talk about this monstrosity here. I don't know why there's lava just floating around. Basically what this game was, this was like a hide and seek game. This game had the ability to be a really good game, but sadly it didn't really work as planned. So basically the torches were not supposed to be here. It was supposed to be really dark, and there was supposed to be one guy with a golden armor and golden sword, and he was going to try to kill you. That was his whole thing. But he had to find the 3 other people in the dark room, and of course the 3 people were just supposed to survive for like 10 minutes or something like that. But then we realized that it was way too hard for the killer to win, because this space was way too big. And when we tried to make it smaller, it was just too easy for the killer to win. So it was a little lopsided, so we never really played it. And yeah, plus we had to lower everyone's gamma by like to 10, because people could cheat and raise their gamma and just kind of see clearly. So yeah, a lot of bad things happen. Now this game, I have no idea what this game is. Oh, I remember this game. This game was basically, you start here, you deck yourself out with all this armor, this wood, all these shears here, and basically you dig. It usually take longer for you to dig. I have like my rainbow wool here, and you gotta try to find your friends in this big maze of wool. And once you found each other, you had to kill each other. And once you're dead, you're eliminated, and the last man surviving won the game. And that's basically what this game is. It was really fun. We never got to play this one, but I remember everyone being really excited to play it, but we never got the chance to, so yeah, that sucks. Oh, there's some creepy sounds going on. So I'm gonna leave. Yeah, so that game was fun. I like that one. Alright, so we got that one done with. And then this is our train station, which I originally had planned to have multiple different train stations. But then I realized I only needed one, so let's grab the map here for a second. Let me plan out. Just plan out. Alright, I think, yeah, let's go on the train station. Oops, I keep throwing shit down. Let's go on the train. Damn it. Let's go on the train, there we go! Woo! And yeah, this is the train. It was a very long train. It took me a long-ass time to build. And then you randomly get into a cave here. Then you're just gone. You're back to seeing stone and torches. These red torches power the rails. You know, these give you off light for those of you who do not play Minecraft. And yay, we're free! And oh god, this game. Oh god, this game. Okay, so no, get off. This game. This could take an entire episode of just me explaining what this freaking game was. Deadman, let me ask you a question. Have you ever played Civilization before? Or like I don't really any other game that's sort of like Civilization? Basically, if you've never played Civilization, it goes like this. You find a place to start, and each team had. So here's Josh. His special thing was another brick fence. Oh, hiccup. You get another brick fence, and let's say Josh wanted to live frickin' here, because why not? So he gets a water source, which I kind of forget what all the things is. No, I didn't, but I know the game. My friend did. Okay. So basically, if he spawned here, then he get a gold resource, water resource, obsidian resource, ice resource, and I have no idea what those things did, but basically, it was like a, oh man. Basically, it was kind of like Civ mixed with like this weird, don't get me wrong, it was a fun game. I like how I just have me written down. Alright, well, for some reason we do not have our game pieces. Alright, so this is gonna be really hard to explain. So let's just give it all our game pieces here. We have, you know, redstone torch, we got a rose, dandelion. You just use flowers actually, because they added a bunch of flowers in this game. So yeah, let's just say Josh. You don't need to know who Josh is. So let's say Josh put his city here, and he put his character over here. And let's say frickin' Liam put his thing here, and his character here. And let's say I put my thing on this island, and I put my character on this even smaller island, because I want to be unique. And then fucking someone put it from here, and here, it doesn't matter. So basically what you did, your first turn would be to roll a die. And then you get, let's just say I got a 6. So, first of all, this would be a horrible place for me to be. So, forget I... Oh, god damn it. Just forget I went there. Let's say I went here. And let's say I had 6 things of wood, I think it was. And if you had 6 things of wood, you could go build a boat, and you can go on water. So you can go on a water tile. So, oh, I just died. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So you can go on a water tile. Basically, your goal was to eliminate all your other friends, but depending on where your city is you can get better resources. I think coal, I think every once in a while you could double the amount of turns you have. So let's say if you had coal, you can make it a 12 instead of a 6, but that was only like every 4 turns or something like that. And if you had wheat, you can heal your health bar by a couple. If you had gold, I think it gives you weapons. And if you have iron, which I don't know where the iron is, right here. If you had iron, it gives you armor. If you had, I think we have a diamond resource here somewhere, not that, but somewhere we had a diamond resource which gave you, I forget what, I think diamond like fully healed you. I think that's what diamond did, or something weird like that. And what else is there? There's something else. Oh yeah. This is the teleportation thing, so let's say you can move here. Like I was right here, I rolled a 3, so 1, 2, 3. I land on that teleportation pad, and I go woo over here, and then that's just a little teleportation thing. The gold one was kind of useless, but the diamond, you could actually get across the map using the diamond teleportation. And yeah, and that's basically the gist of this game. It was really complicated, and every like 10 turns you could build a new city, and get more resources. So it was really fun, and also you could attack other friends' cities and claim their cities, so then you have 3 cities, and then they can do the same to you. And once you're out of cities, you basically have to survive as long as you can. It was a really, really complicated game, and sadly we never got to play it, but it was fun. I like that game. And now we're fucking... Now it's getting nighttime. I think I built beds here somewhere. If I didn't build a bed, I'll be really upset with myself. Okay, we did. We have lapis lazuli for some reason. That's that game. That's a complicated game. But once you get the gist of it, it was actually really fun to play. And I still wish I could play a game like that in the future. And we have that, which I'll talk about in a second. But first, let's talk about something infinitely more exciting. Grass growing. What's grass growing, you may ask? Well... Oops. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get ourselves a grass block and a sign, wherever that is. I forget where I forget where the signs are. I think they're in decorations. Yeah, they are. Okay. So basically, each person went on their tile. They chose where they wanted their sign to be. So let's say I wanted my sign to go here, and then you hit done because no freaking there. And then freaking this guy put it there. And that guy put it there. And that guy put it there. It doesn't really matter where right now. So then you go in the middle of the freaking square. I gotta make sure this is the middle. And you put grass. And this is the game. You literally sit there and watch grass grow. That was the game. That was actually the game. And I don't know how Minecraft works, but grass will grow sooner or later. And once the grass got to your sign, you were out. You're eliminated. And I'm gonna sit here and wait. You know, in the meantime, I was like, wait, let's show you guys what this thing is. This is the biggest waterfall of all time. This is what this thing is. It's like, I literally made this because I was bored. I was like, let's just make a waterfall. And it kind of just turned into a giant water slide. Hidden cake number 12. We'll get to that later. Let's fucking ride on this water slide. Because why the hell not? Grab that. I don't know. How do you... Why aren't you... There you go. Oops. 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 Alright, well that boat's gone. I want to find this goddamn waterfall. It's the last thing I do. There we go. That's what I wanted. Come on. There you go. Woo! Yeah, it's a pretty extreme waterfall. It's really, really extreme. And, oh look, the grass is growing. Ooh, let's see if I can land in the pool. Oh god, it broke in midair. It shattered in midair, just couldn't handle the pressure. And hey look guys, grass is growing. Oh man, it looks like this sign's not doing so well. So that's literally what grass growing was. Uh-oh. 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 It could get actually pretty intense too. Which was the funny thing. You wouldn't suspect that from grass growing, because sometimes, like, someone would be, like, this close to elimination, then someone else would be close to elimination, and you guys get really intense, and you start making bets, and you lose all your money, and bad things happen. And I don't know what that is. I have no idea what this is. I think this was Risk. I think this was, like, my pathetic attempt to make a Risk game in Minecraft. It's just, it worked the same way as Risk. You ever played Risk? It worked like Risk. You each got a random tile, and then you kind of just attack people's bases. And you put your troops in bases, and that's what it was. It was Risk. That's literally all it was. And there's a horrible village that got destroyed by some asshole with a bunch of dynamite. Don't know who that was. Let's see how grass growing is doing. Yeah, it's still growing. Alright, I'm really excited to show you guys this thing. I saw this on Achievement Hunter, and I just thought they really lost a chance to make the funniest joke of all time. So let me just do it on my own here. Alright. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. You get it? You get it? Get it? It's raining men. Uh-huh. I was very, very bored. Anyway, let's head into the next game here. This is part of our big train track, which I'll get to in a second. Where's the entrance? This entrance never made sense. So this was hide and seek. And I was proud of this creation. Again, when I say I was proud, I mean I was proud to be friends with someone who knew how to make stuff well in Minecraft. But this was just some rooms weren't filled, 'cause as you can see, it took a lot of just so much like little tweaks and touches to make this look so nice. And it actually worked really well as a hide and seek game. So one person, of course, was the seeker. I don't know why I'm explaining the rules of hide and seek to you. Just 3 people had to hide. And I don't know how we discovered a winner. I guess we just had 4 rounds, and whoever hit the best won or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how it would work. But it was just a lot of fun. And somewhere around here there is a clever little way of getting up to the this secret spot. There's this little road. Oh yeah, And this was our second floor. We were originally going to have 2 floors in this goddamn game. And yeah, I didn't want to work Liam all those extra late hours, so we decided to abort that mission. So yeah, this was hide and seek. It was a really cool looking map. I was really proud of Liam for creating it. It looked really good. It was really fun to do. Although, oh, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. And look at that. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Then you could sneak your way up here and you could watch them from a distance. And it was really clever. Oh man, it was so good. I loved it. Ah, it was so good. Sorry, I'm just having all these great memories of hide and seek. OMG! I don't know what you're saying OMG to. I forgot to look at the chat. So I just assume you're saying OMG at either Raining Men or hide and seek. And this is my little waterfall. This is the inadequate waterfall because of, you know, the giant one that I made. And it was just wee. Yeah. That's a thing. That's another thing in my map. I made this waterfall as I was bored watching Liam build hide and seek because I wasn't good at creating things good. So I just kind of sat there. And we're gonna save. There's a lot of things here that I want to save till the end. This was a random game that I saw on Achievement Hunter, and it was not the best. It was not the best. Basically, there was gas in there. If you don't know what a ghast is, it was a giant, horrible creature that really liked to shoot fireballs at you. No, not a wolf. God damn it. My dogs are barking downstairs. I hope I don't have to go down and freaking feed them or something. I already fed them. I don't have to feed them. They may want out. Shit. Alright, either way. So he basically put some gas in there. 2 should do. Then he went in here. And if I had it on a certain difficulty, they would actually shoot fireballs at you. And basically just had to survive on this little platform. And of course this is wool right here, so fireballs actually burn the wool. And you'd slowly lose ground to escape from. And it was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it. And I'm starting to like regret ever doing this stream because I just realized that there's so much shit on this map that I'll never be able to do. But I'm determined. And this right here, this was the battle zone that me and my friend had. He made this really realistic looking tree, and I shot a fire arrow at it as he wasn't looking, and it lit the entire thing on fire, and it burned all to the ground. So then he built another tree made of iron, and then I built a castle. We kind of just had a war, and he ended up building a giant wall that I covered in lava, which lit his tree, which melted his tree pretty much. And it was a lot of rough things going on at once. And we have a little memorial here, the Battle of the Tree. Very sad, very horrible. It's becoming night again. God damn. I should count how many times I need to sleep in order just to give you a tour of the Video Game Olympics. You can only sleep at night. Well, it's night again. Alright, so there's that game. Oh yeah, then there's this fucking tree, which is just a tree planted on a tree, on a tree, on a tree. It's just the world's tallest tree. That's all it is. That's all it is, really. Just a really unnecessarily tall tree. And we go down. Now this was called Hot Hoof, which is Hot Foot, I guess it was called, which was a very popular Achievement Hunter game. So basically, 3 people would be in here, and 1 person would be here flipping switches. And what the switches did is that they shot fire. It'll be hard to explain. Basically, you go under here. They shot fire at wood under here, and the wood would break, and the sand would fall, and then you kind of get this going on here. It's another one of those games where you just try to survive on a falling platform, And I may have noticed that I really like those games. Those are just my favorite thing. And yeah, like you think, oh, this looks easy, but it would get really, really hard. And really, really intense very fast. Well, actually, rather slowly. Oh god, I see right there, almost just fell off. I don't know what's going on there. Oh well. So yeah, the reason you needed someone going down, because you constantly need to be refreshing the these sticks here. And of course, the reason I did it all like this is because I originally was doing this all on split screen, because we didn't really have proper online modes until later in the years. So yeah, we had to do it all split screen, which is why I had it all these complicated things. Like, why couldn't you just have 5 people in the server? Which now I can, but back then I couldn't really do that. So yeah, that's basically what this game was. And then you could make it even more extreme by adding... Oops. Didn't want to do that. Get out of here. Stupid ghast. By adding falling sand on top of that. And if you get trapped by sand, you can actually suffocate to death. And this was honestly one of my favorite things to do. Oh god. Then it got really intense. Then now you have to watch out for the falling floor and the falling roof. It was just so much chaos, so much fun. This is one of my most proud creations. It wasn't even my creation. Achievement Hunter did it first, but I actually managed to recreate it despite being horrible at Minecraft. And that's one of my proudest things I've ever accomplished here. And it looks like the floor's not melting fast enough. Floor! Yeah, you need more fire. That's what you need. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh lord. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get caved in. Oh god. As you can see, it can actually get pretty awesome. I'm still so proud of this game. Very proud of it. But I don't want to be here all day, so I'm just gonna leave it now. And we have something else over here that I thought I wanted to show you. I guess not. Nah, I guess not. Can't remember it. Alright, we're making our way closer and closer. Just because I'm sick of keeping it postponed. This right here is the Altar of Pimps, which is another ripoff of Achievement Hunter. But you know what? I don't give a damn anymore. Basically, I took their original idea, having just a giant pyramid, and I times it by about 18, and this is what I created. I spent 4 days, not like just 4 sit-throughs, 4 days making this altar, and it looks like shit also. Then of course you got the this thing right here. Basically, let me just explain what this whole game was first. So in each corner of the world, well, this is gonna take a while, but in each corner of the world I had a little base, which again, this is ripped off from another Achievement Hunter video. But it had a little base, and each person started off with a piece of gold and some weapons and armor. And this is what the bases look like. They're like these weird looking mushroom, like diamond mushrooms. You got the little map. It should say you are here, but it doesn't because the game got rid of that for some reason. But this was basically your spawn location. You got your golden thing, and I guess you did not get weapons and armor. I lied about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about the lie. Get rid of that. And basically your goal was to go out into the world and find your friends and kill them to get their gold piece. And once you had all 4 gold pieces, you got to go into the middle of the map, which will go again. You go to the middle of the map, you climb the Altar of Pimps, which could take a whole epic journey on its own, because it's so freaking massive. God damn. Yeah, this right here is the reason I cannot have people coming online on this server, because this pyramid lags out the entire server. And you climb, you have your epic climb with the vines, and you get to the very tippy top, and you can build your tower pimps. And once you erected the tower pimps, you win. And it was, look at this friggin', like, you can tell this took a long time, but it does not look that good because of this whole thing right here. Because I was stupid, I was like, oh, that looks like a square enough to me. And it was not a square, it was actually a rectangle. So it wasn't really that much of a pyramid. It wasn't symmetrical. I didn't want to restart, so I just kind of made this bullshit happen. And yeah, it was just, it ended up looking really bad. And of course, that's not the original altar of pimps. Let's just break this. Well, actually, no, we don't need to do that. We could have just went through this door right here. You go in here, and this is the inside of the altar. And now, right here, this line here, this is what the altar size was originally going to be. It was originally going to be this this size. It would have been a nice, good size. It's a bit more square also, so that would have been probably looked better also. And this right here, this was one of the original altars of pimps. And think, oh, that was the original one? That wasn't quite the original one. This, inside of this, was the original one. This golden thing, this diamond thing here, was the original Tower of Pimps. You know, maybe I even have one underneath this. Okay, I do not. I just have a random dirt block there. I don't know what that's doing there. But yeah, that's the whole history of the Altar of Pimps. A lot of shenanigans that happen. And I made this giant monstrosity of a pyramid. So there's that. And then there's this random lava waterfall, and that doesn't really matter. And then there's this beautiful waterfall that my friend made. My friend just made a lot of nice looking things on this map, which I will be forever grateful for. We're not done yet. And this is, what's this here? Oh yeah, this is the giant fucking cacti, I guess. It's the one giant cactus that I built for shits and giggles. And at the very tippy top, you can see a lot of things. You can see the altar a little bit. You can see the bridge, and you can see my castle, which I'll get to in a second. Okay, we'll get to that castle in a second. I like saving the big things for last. This is my nice little bridges I made. I'm really proud of these. But this right here, this is one of my most proud creations. I am very proud. This is the cabin in the woods. Put torches in here. The reason I have that is because I didn't want people to light up this basement area, because it was supposed to be spooky. And look how spooky it is! Ah, I can't even look at it. It's too much for me. Open the door. And you got a spooky bedroom with a black skeleton. Ah! Ah, cobwebs, ah! Oh no, it's a ghost. Yeah. And then you had this stuff here. And yeah, was this? I don't know what's in there. There's supposed to be a, oh yeah, look at that separate head! Oh god! Ah! Jesus Christ! Look at all these fucking creepy paintings. And you go down. Oh, that's a basement. I don't know if I should go down here, and you go down. And you freak the fuck out, like, oh, go on cobwebs, and there's a creeper head, what the hell? And there's hidden cake number 8. Which, again, I'll talk about those last. You climb back up, here you go, that was spooky. You're like, what's this in here? You open that. There you go. And there's a jail cell, ah! Which originally had zombies and whatnot, but they despawned for some reason. You go here. You're like, oh, what's that over here? What's that over here? Oh, that's weird. Everything's coming together like butt cheeks. And oh god, a zombie head! Ah! And you run back, scared, shitless. I don't know why I made this giant hallway, but I did. So we got that. And then we got all these creepy signs tilted to the left. And then we got freaking suspicious written all over this place. Did you break it? And oh god! Oh god, there's lava! Ah! And you run back. And you're so scared that you run in here. But sadly, you fall to your death! Ah! Oh god, that's actually really deep. You fly back. And then it has this thing, which says, cunt. I had a lot of evil signs back then. If you're reading this, then you are smart, because the whole point of this hallway was to trick you to fall down to your death. Oh, I just did to myself again. So that's my cabin in the woods. Very spooky. Too spooky, if you ask me. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to deal with more of this. So yeah, that's the cabin in the woods. Don't know why I made the cabin in the woods. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright, so let's sleep in the castle. And then I'll talk about the castle. I'll explain what this game was. Okay, so what was this game, you asked? This game was called Find That Mac, and the Mac is me, is Mac. So basically, the whole point of this game was to find my secret base, which was over here. As you can see, it's not that hidden that well. Well, it is in a very secreted part of the map, so it'd be kind of hard to find. So basically, you have 3 people go around the map trying to find me, and they're working as a team. They're not working against each other. They're working as a team until they find my base. And then how it works is once the base is found, it becomes 1v1v1v1. And you think, oh, that just means I have a huge advantage because I have this base full of supplies and a this thing. Boom! My goddamn cannon, which may work. Oh, it worked! Boom! You can blow up people up. I'm very proud of these. And they're very hard to load because I constantly forgot how cannons work. I'm gonna fire this one now. Boom! Oh, that one didn't shoot that far. That's okay, because I can fucking fire all the cannons to protect my beautiful base and my beautiful tower pimps that I don't want them to take. Boom! Bam! Kablam! And you think that's it? You think that's all? Well, you think again. As soon as I find my downstairs, there it is. Because I have more cannons! That I can fire more of. Bam! 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 More cannons! Screw you! Stay away from my base is what I'd say. And then once they finally get there, this dirt here should not be here. Let's just get rid of that. So once they get here, they gotta go through all this goddamn spider webs, which were annoying. And again, I don't care if I break bricks because I'm not saving this because, you know, reasons. And what these were originally were supposed to be like little cannons where I'd fire that stuff, but then I realized that those things flew way too high up, so they're kind of useless. So yeah, I never really used those things all that much. So basically, once they finally got into my base, they broke through my cannon defenses, all that stuff. Again, I have all these arches up here where I have bows and arrows and all that stuff. Once they finally broke in, they gotta break in, they gotta find my my cache, which I have weapons, and they're free to grab this stuff once they get up to this point. They're free to grab it to make it a bit more fair. And they go up, and they go up, and they find this stuff here, and this is literally just here for I think this is just here for looks. And this is here to fool them to think that they found the tower, but this is wool, not gold. And then they get, goddamn. And they gotta climb up here. And I might get a little lost here, and there it is. And they climb up to the final battle zone. And again, this is while they're also fighting each other and fighting me. And I wouldn't really be killing them all that much because I know it's kind of douchey to have all that advantage on my side. They get here, there's the beautiful Canadian flag up there, represent. They get here, the whole battle zone here that I'm very proud of my creation. You break yourself in, and there it is, the Tower of Pimps. And what your goal is to break down the Tower of Pimps and go back to the video game Olympic City, which is out there, over there, and erect your Tower of Pimps on your respective tile, and then you win. But this is the way I win. I gotta defend the base for 20 minutes. Once that is accomplished, then I win. And then I'm really proud of that Canadian flag. I'm really proud of this whole base, really. It may look like shit from the outside. It doesn't look that bad from the outside. Looks good enough. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If all things go wrong, which I doubt they will, I have a secret escape route here in case I ever need to retreat the base. I get in the boat, and I go whee! And this is basically my safety pod. Oops, oops. And there we go. What's in here? Bows and arrows. Okay, I don't know why that's in there. But yeah, so that was Capture Ismac, or Find Ismac, I guess it was called. And I think we're almost done this godforsaken map. I didn't talk about this goddamn bridge yet. So yeah, this is literally just a bridge. A very unnecessary bridge, seeing how there's literally land right here. We built it so close to land, I have no idea why, what we were thinking. Like, hey, let's build a bridge. And yeah, and it was just the most useless bridge of all time. Because there was land right there that he could have just walked on. I mean, if there was like a huge landmass over there, then yeah, that bridge would have made sense. But this does not make sense. I don't know why we built it here. But hey, it looks kind of cool. And especially looks cool on the outside. Or, I mean, the inside. You walk in, you got the paintings. They were originally symmetrical. But my friend broke all my paintings, so yeah, I kind of just said, fuck it. You go here. And then this kind of acts like a border crossing. So you gotta, like, talk to this fucking villager. And then you can cross borders from east to west. And yeah, that's the whole point of this bridge, really. And of course we have up here the this is a goddamn airport as well, because it's supposed to be like a landing zone. Because it was just a stupid thing that we did, and I don't know how else to explain it, really. So now we're getting very close to the final bits here of the Video Game Olympics. Oh, let's just freaking look at this thing. This thing was garbage. This was a game my friend created where you had to basically, it was like D-Day. That's what he called it. He called it D-Day, and you're supposed to get up and fight people up here. But there was like mines there, and it just did not work because it was so easy to get up there. Because up here you could not aim at them all that well because you constantly shoot the ground, and the mines were very noticeable where they were. So yeah, it was just a bad game. However, here's a game that I made that I ripped off from Achievement Hunter again. That's not a bad game, and it's another game where you gotta survive on a falling platform. Oh god, as you can see, I already lost. So yeah, you need to get it. You kind of need to be like sprint and running. Oh yeah, so you need to be sprinting and running to do this one, because it is not forgiving. Not forgiving. It's like the opposite of Jesus. Either way. So yeah, this is basically what it is. It's just kind of running on things. You just gotta survive up here the longest. And you know, it's very easy to fall off. And you'd have, oh god, oh, and then and sometimes this would happen. Sometimes that would happen, and bad things would go, boom. Alright, I got 2 more things to show you guys, because that kind of went up in flames rather quickly. 2 more things to show you, and then that's it. We're done the Video Game Olympic tutorial, or tour. So me and Liam, who were like the main people who built this map, had a game for everyone else, where we would go in here, in Liam's house, and you may be wondering, what was this here? Well, you go down into his deep and mysterious basement, and you find all these sheep here. It's like a weird, like, daycare for sheep. I'm not sure what this was, but it was really creepy, and I didn't like it that much. You click that button, you get in, and then we have it here. This was called, and if you get offended by this, I apologize, because I know this is 2016, people get offended really easily, but this is called Terrorist Game! And we got to be terrorists. And it was loads of fun. So basically, what Terrorist Game was, and also we have grass growing down here in case we ever get bored, because the point is, me and Liam were down in the basement being terrorists, alright, and the other three had to go around and find all of our targets and dismantle the bombs before they blow up. And basically, their goal was to either save 3 targets or find our hidden base, which was in Liam's house all along. And it was basically like that. Of course, we had some armor to protect ourselves with, like we had... Oh, never mind. We had levers in case we broke them, because we did that a lot. So hopefully this works. So this right here, this is the boat station, which I showed you way early on. This was the boat platform. So let's see if our bomb worked. Let's go see. It's gonna be quite the journey. Sometimes the bombs did not go off, and that was just an issue that we had to deal with. Okay, come on, let's go see if the dock, I guess, the docks blew up. And they're looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't think they blew up. And yeah, there's some hidden TNT down here. What went wrong? Let's see here. Things always went wrong here for some reason. Like, this is the reason we never really play this game, because the redstone lines never really worked all that well. Oh, I guess I just ran out of redstone. Wait, was that the case? Was that the case? No, I don't think so. I don't know why it stopped. Oh, because I built this one too far away. That's why. I see. Alright, well, just because I don't like leaving a job unfinished, let's quickly finish the job. Speed boost. And oh god, oh god, oh lord. So this is what they were supposed to see. Boom! Terrorist job completed. Alright. So yeah, that's kind of the main reason we didn't really play that game, because a lot of things could go wrong in the redstone and all that stuff. Sometimes we'd have it perfect, but it just wouldn't work for whatever reason. So yeah, we give them like basically like, oh yeah, we set up 5 bombs, you gotta find where the bombs are. And then you have like 10 minutes to find the first bomb. And then we give them hints along the way, just in case it was too hard, which that one would be hard to do. We just basically give them hints. And then we basically announce that we're attacking the docks in 2 minutes, and they had to quickly run to the docks and disarm the bomb. So it had like a great idea. It was just hard to do correctly. There we go. And then let's see here. This was the dam, which I forgot to show you guys the dam. But you know what? It's fine. Oops. 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 There you go. Let's see if this worked. No, it didn't work. Why didn't this one work? Oh yeah, I have a way too big of a space here. What's up with that? not the right thing. What is the right thing? Oh. Why didn't you work? I don't get it. Alright. Yeah. Like I said, that's the main reason we didn't really do this game. It was a cool sounding game, and it would have been great if it actually worked, but sadly, it did not work. So we had to call quits on this game. And this is just the most complicated goddamn line I ever created. Here it is. Let's blow up the dam! Yeah, the most useless dam of all time. And there we go. And basically, we had 3 more bombing locations. The next one, I believe, was the bridge, right here. And you may be wondering why we have a random boarding crossing. It's because there's a planted bomb right there. Hey, stop listening! Stop listening. Friggin' connect. I don't even know what I said. So yeah, then the bridge got blown up, killing the goddamn innocent villager in the process. And plus the airway was damaged. So that was a very clever bomb placing by our part. We like that one. And then this other one, which was actually very close to it, was right here. It was the enchanting room, which is literally here just for enchanting. I don't know where the bomb is, so I'm just gonna kind of light this bitch on fire, and maybe it'll blow up. We'll see. And then the last one was somewhere over here. It was like one of the worst things I ever created. It was like one of the worst things we ever done. Where is it? There. No. Here it is. It's a cage full of little baby ocelots, and we made it a bomb location because we're horrible people. And oh god, they all died. They died really quickly. I thought, good night. All right, good night, dead man. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. They died a lot faster than I thought they were going to. Alright. So now, to end off the stream, to end off the episode, to end off the tour, to end off probably one of my soon-to-be least favorite videos of all time that I ever made, I'm going to show you guys... also, I have a boat race, which is literally just a river that goes across the entire map that we race on. I was going to originally do that race, but it would probably take too long, so I'm not doing it. So, we go all the way back to this right here. So, you may be wondering what all those hidden cakes were. Basically, I made a game where people had to go and find hidden cakes. And the more cakes you found, the more points you got. Some of them were really easy, some of them would make no sense. And a lot of them would make no sense to you guys because most of them are inside jokes. So the big blue C, so let's go find that one. And that is literally this giant blue C, which stands for Cookie Co. Which again, I don't want to explain right now. So hidden cake number 1, and then there was supposed to be a map that shows where it was. And it's just like, the sign was not made by Cookie Co. What the hell? Don't know what that's about. So basically, you go up, you choose your special color, and then you set up your obsidian right there. I don't know why I said obsidian. And then the Great Tower, which again is in the video game Olympic City. You go up, and it's on top of the Golden Tower. Hidden cake number 2. You set up your color and whatnot, and you go down in the trees. This one was hard, but I know exactly where all of these hidden cakes are. As you can see, this tree looks a little bit odd. There's different bushes sticking out. Don't know what this is about. Go and break it out. Like, oh, it's a hidden cake. Hidden cake number 3, to be exact. And it was, again, pretty close to the city. The Golden Hall. Now, this one... it was kind of dumb. because it's not even that good of a hint. Unless it was hidden inside the golden hole, then it would be a good hint. But it's not hidden, because if you found this, you would know exactly where it was. So it's not really a good hint. It's more of just like a dead giveaway. Like, maybe if I put it in the walls, then it would be a good hint, but I didn't do that, so a lot of bad hints going on here. And you go down. Surrounded by death. I remember that one. It's way over here. Some of them are pretty close to each other. Others you have to go quite a distance away to get to. And here it is. Cake number 5. Surrounded by death. Lava, to be exact. And you go ahead and set your tower there. My wrist is breaking. My wrist is breaking. In the old ruined town. And I'm not going to go there because it's far away, and it's basically just in a village that I blew up because I'm an asshole. Where a lot of time was wasted. That is in the Altar of Pimps. Which I'm going to try to find right now. And Jesus Christ, this thing's massive. I am still very proud of the Altar of Pimps. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of time was indeed wasted here. And I have no idea. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Hidden cake number 7. Damn it. And this is one of my railroads here. Lead me back to the city. Okay. In the cabin in the woods, which I showed you guys earlier, so I'm not going to go back there again. Where a great tree once stood, which I showed you guys earlier. I'm not going to go there again. The Lonely Islands. I was very, very proud of that hint. That whole riddle there. Because there's only one set of tiny islands on this entire map. I'm going to sneeze. There's only one set of islands on this entire map. And it was like just barely off into the distance. People would never really think about it. And plus, it's named after the Lonely Islands band. So I was very proud of that hint. In cake number 10. Yeah. They're the only mushroom biomes I have on this entire map. Because I made this map before the goddamn jungle biomes were even in the Xbox 360 version. So I made this map a long time ago. Lonely Islands. War is Hell. Oh yeah, that's that Liam's horrible, horrible game. Right over here. As I'm pretty sure you guys saw. There it is. War is Hell. Oops. Number 11. Squids. You know what really pisses me off about Minecraft? That they haven't added a goddamn shark or dolphin yet. That would be amazing. Niagara Falls ain't got shit on me, which is that giant slide I made. Maybe it does have a purpose. Now this is one of those that is an inside joke. There was this random floating island at the city that me and Liam constantly hated because it was so useless. And then we just covered it in gold because why the hell not? Just to make it like super valuable. And you break it and hey, look at that! There's a hidden cake number 13. So I was very proud of that one as well. Oh, goddamn. A and W does not leave my body. Ever. Alright, it's becoming nighttime pretty quick. Hide and Fail, that's in Hide and Seek. The reason it's called Hide and Fail because we never finished it. And Modern Art. Oh yeah, Modern Art. I remember that one. This one that I did not show you guys. We're going back to this random arena that has no name. And yeah. Modern Art. And there's Hidden Cake, the final Hidden Cake, number 15. I really like those Hidden Cake challenges. It would have been fun to send my friends out on them. I was gonna do that game last because then people would kind of know what all the references were, and all that stuff. And yeah, it was gonna be a whole fun thing. And of course, people who would see the Hidden Cakes early on would immediately know where they are, so then they'd have an advantage and all that sort of stuff. So guys, that's gonna do it for my tour of my favorite, my most favorite map I ever created. I'm very proud of this map. I made this, I think, I keep saying 2 years ago, but I think it's been more than 2 years. I think it's honestly been like 3 or 4. Like when 360, when Minecraft on 360 first came out is when I first started playing this, making this map. And this is what it kind of came out of it. It originally only had that small city, and I expanded to have all these random games. It was really supposed to only have like 6 games on it, but I just expanded and expanded. Now I had like 15 games. And sadly, to this day, we never finished the Video Game Olympics. And it's really sad. And now, of course, 2 of my friends switched schools, so I don't really get to hang out with them all that much anymore. One of my friends is a, well, I still talk to 2 of my friends, but again, it's not really, there's only 3 of us. It's not really the same, you know? So that's very upsetting. And oh, god damn it, it was supposed to be a great finale. Even though I just made it really depressing by talking about how all my friendships are ending. Because the school years are ending. And all that. Let's not talk about that right now. For now, let's just go on the giant fucking tree. And yes, that's its name. It's the giant fucking tree. And let's just look at the moon to end off this video. Thank you all for watching this little tour of Minecraft. Go ahead and leave a like or a comment if you wanted me to do more Minecraft stuff. Maybe I'll do a Minecraft Let's Play. Maybe if this gets super popular, I can join Achievement Hunter and I could just fucking do their shit. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Maybe fucking Michael will see this. And Michael's like, man, this guy's really great, Jeff. You gotta hire him. And they hire me, and I gotta move to fucking Austin. I don't want to move to Austin. Screw that. Austin's hot. I like it here in freaking cold-ass Canada because I like the cold. I don't know how I got in this conversation, but alright, thank you all for watching this episode of mine. Go ahead and comment on how you feel about it, if you want me to do more, suggestions of what you want me to do in the future. Like this if you enjoyed it, share this to anyone who you think may enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you guys in the next one. And since I'm just gonna upload the entire stream, let's just have the most awkward ending to a video ever. Xbox, now Twitch. Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Why would it work? Xbox, not Twitch. It didn't work again. Oh wow. Xbox, not Twitch. There you go. Stop!